Oh dear, what can the matter be, dear?
Hey everyone, I'm Suffragette Pope, and I am joining XRAY again, this time tonight for our celebration called Suffragette City. And outside of it being, its own little ode to David Bowie, what it is for us is our celebration and commemoration of the 100th year anniversary of the passing of the 19th Amendment, which allowed for women to vote for the most part. This couldn't be coming at any more of a relevant time, considering what us as Americans have to do within the next couple of months that's really going to affect the next 4 years of our lives, but also as a way to try and undo what's been done to us over the last 4 years. And y'all know what I mean by that. But before we get into all the makings of what that actually means for us, a little rundown of what we're going to be doing tonight is, I'll be popping in and out, trying to kick y'all with some facts and encourage you to go out there and use your power before you lose it, because who knows what's going to be happening. But we're going to be presenting you with just some facts and a little bit of history about the women's movement and the right to vote, starting from when the suffrage movement started in 1848, all the way to the Voting Rights Act of 1965, and then what all of that kind of means now in the current era, I guess. But on top of these little historical videos that I'll be showing you, we're also going to have some performances from Nalani Proctor, Kassi Valazza, Mr. Wrong, and my girl KayelaJ. So I'm super excited for all of that. We're also going to have a digital vendor showcase, so be sure to check that out. And as always, donations are welcome. Tonight they're going to go towards paying our artists, which is very important considering what all of this year has been so far for musicians, But we're going to start with our first video, and this one is about the early victories in the suffrage movement when it was first starting out. But just so y'all know, I have to give a big shout out to Alicia Scholl and Ash Saunders, who produced all of the videos I'm going to be showing you tonight. So yeah, this first one's called Bicycles, Bloomers, and Badass Women. So, fuck yeah.
Men tell us 'tis fit that wives should submit to their husbands submissively, weakly. Though whatever they say, their wives should obey, unquestioning, stupidly, meekly. Our husbands would make us their own dictum take, without ever a wherefore or why for it. But I don't and I can't, and I won't and I shan't. No, I will speak my mind if I die for it. For we know it's all fudge to say man's the best judge of what should be and shouldn't, and so on. That woman should bow, nor attempt to say how she considers that matters should go on. I never yet gave up myself thus a slave, however my husband might try for it. For I can't and I won't, and I shan't and I don't, but I will speak my mind if I die for it. And oh ladies, I hope, who with husbands do cope, with the rights of the sex will not trifle. We all, if we choose, our tongues but to use, can all opposition soon stifle. Let man, if he will, then bid us be still and silent, a price he'll pay high for it. For we won't and we can't, and we don't and we shan't. Let us all speak our minds if we die for it. Oh dear, what can the matter be, dear, dear? What can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Women are wanting to vote. Women have husbands, they are protected. Women have sons by whom they're directed. Women have fathers, they're not neglected. Why are they wanting to vote? Women have homes, there they should labor. Women have children whom they should favor. Women have time to learn of each neighbor. Why are they wanting to vote? Oh dear, what can the matter be, dear, dear? What can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Women are wanting to vote. Women can dress, they love society. Women have cash with its variety. Women can pray with sweetest piety. Why are they wanting to vote? Women are preaching to sinners today. Women are healing the sick by the way. Women are dealing out laws they may. Why are they wanting to vote? Oh dear, what can the matter be, dear, dear? What can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Women are wanting to vote. Women are traveling about here and there. Women are working like men everywhere. Women are crowding, then claiming 'tis fair. Why are they wanting to vote? Women have reared all the sons of the brave. Women have shared in the burdens they gave. Women have labored your country to save. That's why they're wanting to vote. So it's, oh dear, what can the matter be, dear, dear? What can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be when men want every vote?
My name is Camila Adams, and I'm the owner of Mimi's Fresh Teas. For me, being an empowered woman means to be true to yourself and also to take care of your community and your family and just be a good person overall.
Hi, my name's Nalani Proctor. Thank you to Suffragette City for having me here. Coming to you from Iowa. I hope you are staying safe. Green is the grass that grows round your heart as the evening snow holds tight. Peach, glowing ebb and flow, it warms icy undertow, waters flow, and I'm home, even in the winter. I'm hunting the wind and foraging the spring light. I'm fooled by the summer breeze. Blue streaking lines of gray, mixing colors on a palette tray. Brush strokes were anxiously away. The notes don't hesitate. Indigo, don't go and hide your face. You've brought me a saving grace. The night holds me close, so tight I fall asleep. Even in the winter, I'm hunting the wind and foraging the spring light. I'm fooled by the summer breeze. Green is the grass that grows. Thanks. That song was called Green is the Grass. This next tune is called The Master the Thin. Trembling in the wind, the seed is floating towards the master the thin. The cracked pedestal as it's hoping for grace. The cackle, the grackle sings its disappointment. In a fold it delays, leaving a tuft of its polymer glaze, reaching for once to capacity's edge, hoping for grace on the interim's face. You arrive, hold mine. You arrive, hold my hand, doubling in his size. The petals reveal starry dew-covered eyes. I'm blinking until I slowly lower my gaze in a show of respect for this beautiful space. You arrive, hold mine. You arrive, hold my hand. And the peaks cover cloudy, listening to the sounds of what Plath and Miyazaki say, bolstering the disheartened, averaging the days, singing sugar and spice. Girls will never be nice. AF. You arrive, hold mine. You arrive, hold my hand. You arrive,
I just wanted to take a moment to highlight the Des Moines chapter of Black Lives Matter. They have been so instrumental this year in pushing forward the right to vote for felons. Iowa is a state that doesn't allow felons to vote. And just recently, finally, our governor has signed an executive order to allow some felons the right to vote once they've completed their sentence. This is a great step forward. There'll definitely be celebrations for this, but there's still work to be done. People who are currently serving their sentences are still not allowed their right to vote. And, you know, they deserve that right. I mean, we all deserve the right to vote. And so it's unfortunate that folks who are currently serving their sentences are not allowed to do that. And so I know that the Black Lives Matter movement of Des Moines and NAACP chapter in Iowa will continue to push forward. And so shout out to them, and shout out to Suffragette City in Portland for allowing us to talk about voting and continue our movement forward in getting folks out there. This year is very important, and so this is a huge milestone, and we can only hope for the best. So this last song is called The Woods. Again, my name is Nalani Proctor, and thank you.
I reach out to grasp it, the fruit on the tree, how it hangs delicately, as if just for me. But I know that the berries will poison me, but I dream of the fragrance as I gnash my teeth, dripping red and purple. The juice keeps me fed in the woods. Ooh. I rub my face gently upon the green grass, feel the chlorophyll fill me in a temperatured bath, and I know that the grass will wither and pass, but I love how the autumn colors wrap me in the swaddling clothes of the night. Dreams are coming to the woods. Ooh. To the woods. Ooh. Stretching out my phalanges, the wind catches fire, lifting me towards Nalani, stretching head over heel as the birds sing so sweetly. The morning lights ring and their feathers as offering to bring back the dead, and the little bud flowers under
Thanks.
Thanks, Nalani. That was awesome. And if you're just joining us, that was Nalani Proctor performing from her home in Iowa. And again, I am Cervante Pope, and you're watching XRAY FM's Suffragette City, where we're looking at the history of the suffragette movement, voting rights and barriers, and also enjoying some music performances by empowered female voices. And now we're going to look at another video where we're going to explore some additional facts about the suffrage movement and the first Women's March in 1913.
Our weary years of wandering o'er, we greet with joy this radiant shore, the promised land of liberty, the dawn of freedom's morn we see. O promised land, we enter in with peace on earth, goodwill to men. The golden age now comes again, as breaketh every bond and chain, while every race and sect and clime shall equal share in this glad time. Toilers in many fields have come with sheaves for this our harvest home, while spirits true in every age have won for us this heritage. O golden dawn, O promised day, when error's lost in truth's clear ray, when all shall know that God is love, His kingdom here around above, the world one equal brotherhood, and evil overcome with good. Then onward march in truth's crusade, earth's faltering ones implore our aid, the children of our schools and state, this coming of the mother's weight. O doubting hearts, O tempted ones, the shadows fade, the sunshine comes, freedom for each is best for all, the golden rule, our bugle call, and as to victory on we move, the banner over us is love. To tax one who's not represented is tyranny, tell if you can. Why woman should not have the ballot, she's taxed just the same as a man. King George, you remember, denied us the ballot but gave us the tea, and we, without asking a question, we dumped it into the sea. Then to justice let's ever be true, to each citizen render his due, equal rights and protection forever, to all neath the red, white, and blue, that one man shall not rule another, unless by that other's consent is the principle deep underlying the framework of this government. So as woman is punished for breaking the laws which she cannot gainsay, let us give her a voice in the making, or ask her no more to obey. then to justice let's ever be true. To each citizen render his due, equal rights and protection forever, to all neath the red, white, and blue.
Say hi, biscuits.
So we're almost halfway through with XRAY FM's Suffragette City house show, but I can't introduce the next performer until I talk to y'all about voting, because tonight's event is a voter registration drive. So if you're not registered to vote or need to update your registration to your current address or anything like that, please, please, please visit OregonVotes.org. Okay. Remember that the deadline to register is October 13th, but due to expected delays with the mail service, we highly recommend that you register right now and send your ballot in by preferably before the 13th. Okay. But now I would like to welcome Kassi Valazza. And if you would like, you can find her music at kassivalazza.bandcamp.com.
Bo and I, watching the days go by. It's a wonder this air keeps us breathing, and those people lie when they say change takes time. I've been feeling older by the minute, and it's hard running round with a shadow at your heels. Oh, you can fake a smile just by standing still. Bo wants a quiet life. What wondrous comforts she'd find. And I admit no other sounds sweeter, but my head's in the way stay home all day, writing worries down on old newspaper. So let's try running round in this lonely world we're in. And if my eyes start to wet, it's probably just the wind. All hellos and goodbyes don't matter much till you're high, and you say you'd rather be home sleeping. But the day's just begun, and it won't be long till she's done. Shake your sleepy head, but don't stop dreaming. Just keep your feet to the ground when the cold wind leaves you shaking. It's just a song we all sing, Bo. Don't worry about the meaning. Maybe we're too old to keep on dreaming. We can blame it all on our fathers in the end. But some stretch of time is gonna pass you by. And if your eyes start to wet, just tell 'em it's the wind. Oh, if my eyes start to wet, just tell 'em it's the wind. Doesn't want to stay in tune. Some bright piece of sunshine came tumbling through, came rolling through my blinds today. Way out here in Chino, where the river flows and the cattle grow, it's home. But I can't stay. Farewell, Father, I'll be coming through. Once in a while, won't you keep my room the same? And I guess that I've been doing fine, and I reckon I could ease my mind if my bills were paid. My mother, she left Chino 10 years ago, she went to Mexico, and she hasn't had much to say. Some lousy desperado left her standing there. She was unaware you weren't coming back round her way. Cheer up, mother, I'll be coming through. Once in a while, won't you wear your hair the same? And I reckon it's been on your mind. If I'm doing good, well, I'm doing fine. I'm okay. I left my mind in Chino, but I had to go. The clouds told me so. So I left in search for rain, but I missed the sunlight shining through my window pane, and the way it made the rough soften on my face. Cheer up, Kassi, I'll be coming through. Once in a while, won't you watch your window pane? And I reckon it's been on your mind. If I'm doing good, if I still shine, I'm okay. I'm running on empty again. Your hand, she takes like a friend. She pulls you away, and then I think I'm running on empty again. Her eyes shine like the dew. Your hand through her hair gently moves. I try not to stare, try not to care. I'm running on empty again. Running on empty again. Though I try, I just can't pretend. I spend all my nights sitting upright. I'm running on empty again. Her eyes could make a man weep as tears of joy fall down your cheek. My tongue I did bite, swallow that night. I'm running on empty again. Don't tell me I'm losing my head. It's you who don't come back to bed. Are you worried you'll speak her name in your sleep? a seat. I haven't seen your face in many years. Is your hair still brown? Is your heart way down? You come home in the morning. As for me, I've been craving company with the snow falling down. There's nothing much to see. Did you miss the snow falling? Did you hear me softly calling? You called my name. In the morning, Johnny, my sweet, won't you take a seat? I haven't seen your face in many years. Is your hair still brown? Is your heart way down? You come home in the morning. When I'm feeling low, like the night before, like the night before that one. Don't tell me it shows, 'cause I worn out my curfew. I even done up my hair. I guess I never figured that you come round to care. When the feeling is gone, I'll be moving on, like ever before. He wore his troubles like iron. He had a smile worth smiling, just the prettiest thing that I'd ever seen. But the neon and the drinking, it really got him to thinking. This ship he was sinking could float out to sea. When the feeling
Thanks, Kassi. And welcome back to XRAY's Suffragette City House Show, where we're learning all about the suffragette movement, what it did, what it didn't do, and what we still need to do to create voting equity for all Americans. But before I introduce our next short video on the Schneider Act of 1924 and the 1965 Voter Rights Act, I want to remind everyone to please check your voter status if you don't know it already, and make sure that you are eligible to vote in November. And there's information on where you can do that linked in our chat window. So make sure you check that out. And now we're on to the 1965 Voter Rights Act.
I have a neighbor, one of those not very hard to find, who'd know it all without debate and never change their mind. I asked him what of women's rights. He said in tones severe, "My mind on that is all made up. Keep woman in her sphere." I saw a man in tattered garb forth from the grog shop come. He squandered all his cash for drink and starved his wife at home. I asked him, should not woman vote? He answered with a sneer, "I've taught my wife to know her place, keep woman in her sphere." I met an earnest, thoughtful man not many days ago, who pondered deep all human law, the honest truth to know. I asked him what of woman's cause. The answer came sincere, "Her rights are just the same as mine. Let woman choose her sphere." If the men should see the women going to the polls to put down the liquor traffic, need it vex their souls. If we're angels as they tell us, can we once suppose that all the men should frown on us when going to the polls? We love our boys, our household joys, we love our girls as well. The law of love is from above, against that we ne'er rebel. No discharge have Christian women from the war with sin. At the polls with Gog and Magog must the fight begin. Since we've Bible marching orders, need it fright our souls? Though all the men should frown on us when going to the polls. We love our boys, our household joys, we love our girls as well. The law of love is from above, against that we ne'er rebel.
So when the 19th Amendment was ratified on August 18th, 1920, there were some Black women who were able to vote and hold office, but in an all too familiar story that I personally know quite a bit about, many states had passed laws that discriminated against Black Americans and limited their freedoms. This especially affected Black women, who continued then and still continue now to fight for their rights in America. But Mary McLeod Bethune formed the National Council of Negro Women in 1935, and that was an organization that fought for civil rights. And the Voter Rights Act of 1965 represented more than a century of work by Black women to make voting equitable. And outside of that act, we're still fighting for equity today. Get into it. But to have somewhat of an awkward transition into our next performance, we are getting ready to watch Portland's Mr. Wrong. And they have restocked their most recent release. I believe they're putting up 50 copies of their 12-inch on Bandcamp today. So you best be getting it. But yeah, here they are. And if you want to find them online, they're at mrwrongwitches.bandcamp.com.
You're not a political prophet. Your decisions are based on profit. Sell a nuclear idea, and we all have to buy it. The safest generation. The safest generation. The safest generation. The safest generation. With your landslides and your borders and your new world order, all you violent lawyers will take us all down for. Take our feelings, put them in a shelter. Take our wars, ride them far away from here. Take our freaks, ride them down like a chair. Took the media, but run up to each other. For the nuclear. For the nuclear. You really messed it up. For the nuclear. For the nuclear. Reinvented power down. Reinvented power down! Oh! You really fucked it up! For the nuclear. Oh! For the nuclear. Reinvented power down! It's called a romantic comedy. Hurry up, well, our windows open. If you missed, it was your only chance. Wait by your window. Reflect on chance. The door won't open. Only the glass. Walking by the window. Walking by the window. By the submarine. It's just all day. Hurry up while a window's open. Walking by the window, walking by the window. Walking by through many windows. Walking by, covered in blinds. Walking by, limited sample. Walking by, limited time. Walking by, just what do you think you? Walking by, open the door. Walking by, sunset to stars. Walking by, sight before you. Walking by the window, walking by the window. To me, don't play case. Don't talk down to me, don't play case. Don't talk down to me, don't play case. Don't talk down to me. And the forfeit, I'm so used to it. Sitting alone is not an invitation. Earth defiant, earth defiant.
is about the overstimulation you can feel when there's so much input all the time. And then it goes into a song about the importance of interrupting oppression when you see it.
It takes so long to get along when it takes so long to get things done when the patterns, they will come out. Everything's just going. Overstimulation. I wanna stare at the wall over there. Press the button. I don't know why. I'm gonna do it again. It takes so long just to get out of my head. The patterns, they will come out. Everything's just going. Overstimulation. It goes around in my head. Well, look at that. You didn't bring that news. Something about it concerns me and you. It takes so long just to get out of my head. The patterns, they will come out. Everything's just going. Overstimulation. I wanna stare at the wall over there. Press the button. I don't know why. I'm gonna do it again. It takes so long just to get out of my head. Problems, no time to solve them. Papers, no time to get to them. Problems, no time to solve them. Papers, no time to get to them. I'm not ready. Give me more time. I'm not ready. Give me more time. Problems, no time to solve them. Papers, no time to get to them. I'm not ready. Give me more time. I'm not ready. Give me more time. The patterns, they will come out. Everything's just going. Overstimulation.
Hey, we're Mr. Wrong. We're really happy to be a part of this. Thanks to XRAY and Fixin' 2 and all the folks making this possible. This is a voter-themed show, so get registered to vote is encouraged, and your voice really matters. So, yeah, just encouraging everyone to vote, basically, if you'd like to.
Yeah, we have a big local election coming up as well as a big national one. And at least pay attention to the local stuff. We can really make a difference. There's also a write-in campaign for Teresa Rayford running, and I recommend looking into it. I won't tell you how to vote, but she's been doing really good work in Portland for a really long time. And it's about time we had people in office that were actually doing work and actually represent the community and, care.
Yes.
Intro complete.
Professor Wrong.
Well done. Watergate was next.
Da da
devotion.
Take it on, sensational. Take it on, run, sensational. Take it on, sensational. Take it on, run, sensational. 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 I feel a cell phone. I feel on my own. Upward lies. It's a time I might just lose my mind. I created a place, a slam-filled, smoke-filled place. I created a place, a slam-filled, smoke-filled place. In my mind, in my mind, in my mind, in my mind. And it bottles up inside, and it bottles up inside, and bottles up inside. If I'm not careful, I'll misplace my mind. Go this time! The place in my mind. When did you go this time? The place in my mind.
Our weary years of wandering o'er, we greet with joy this radiant shore, the promised land of liberty, the dawn of freedom's morn we see. O promised land, we enter in with peace on earth, goodwill to men. The golden age now comes again, as breaketh every bond and chain, while every race and sect and clime shall equal share in this glad time. Toilers in many fields have come with sheaves for this our harvest home, while spirits true in every age have won for us this heritage. O golden dawn, O promised day, when error's lost in truth's clear ray, when all shall know that God is love, His kingdom here around above, the world one equal brotherhood, and evil overcome with good. Then onward march in truth's crusade, earth's faltering ones implore our aid.
Welcome back. We are sadly in the final stretches of our Suffragette City house show, and we do have KayelaJ closing out the evening. But first, I do have to show you a few more clips. The first one is a video about voter restrictions, and then on the second one, we collaborated with FAME, which is a theater arts program out in Portland that works with adults with developmental disabilities. And in the video, they talk about voting and what that's like for people with disabilities. And then after that, we'll hear an interview from Mary Butler, who is 100 years old and from Alabama, which my family's also from Alabama. Hello. And her personal reflections on what 80 years of voting has looked like. And it's something else.
Oh dear, what can the matter be, dear, dear? What can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Women are wanting to vote. Women have husbands, they are protected. Women have sons by whom they're directed. Women have fathers, they're not neglected. Why are they wanting to vote? Women have homes, there they should labor. Women have children whom they should favor. Women have time to learn of each neighbor. Why are they wanting to vote? Oh dear, what can the matter be, dear, dear? What can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Women are wanting to vote. Women can dress, they love society. Women have cash with its variety. Women can pray with sweetest piety. Why are they wanting to vote? Women are preaching to sinners today. Women are healing the sick by the way. Women are dealing out laws they may. Why are they wanting to vote? Oh dear, what can the matter be, dear, dear? What can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be? Women are wanting to vote. Women are traveling about here and there. Women are working like men everywhere. Women are crowding, then claiming 'tis fair. Why are they wanting to vote? Women have reared all the sons of the brave. Women have shared in the burdens they gave. Women have labored your country to save. That's why they're wanting to vote. So it's oh dear, what can the matter be, dear, dear? What can the matter be? Oh dear, what can the matter be when men want every vote? Our country now from thee claim we our liberty in freedom's name. Guarding homes, altar fires, daughters of patriot sires, their zeal our own inspires, justice to claim. Women in every age for this great heritage tribute have paid. Our birthright claim we now longer refuse to bow on a freedom's altar. Now our hand is laid. Sons, will you longer see mothers on bended knee for justice pray? Rise now in manhood's might, with earth's great souls unite to speed the dawning light of freedom's day.
In 1986, the National In 1986, the National Council on Disability reported a disparity in civil rights for those experiencing disability. By late 1989, Congress agreed and began creating the Americans with Disabilities Act, also known as the ADA. The ADA would cover 5 areas: employment, public entities and transportation, public accommodations, telecommunications, and anti-retaliation protections. Support for the ADA grew rapidly. On March 12, 1990, amid a large demonstration at the foot of the Capitol building, 60 people shed their walkers, wheelchairs, and crutches and crawled up the 78 stairs toward the Capitol. This effort would come to be known as the Capitol Crawl.
Yet, despite this support, some religious groups, transportation providers, and small businesses were concerned with being forced to carry the cost of upgrading buildings to make them accessible. Despite this pushback, President George Bush signed the ADA into law on July 26, 1990. It was a groundbreaking victory. The ADA is 30 years old this year. We've came a long way, but there's still a long way to go.
In this election year, it's important to note that more than half of Americans' polling places don't conform with ADA guidelines. While there is no easy solution to accessibility, voters still face barriers like broken equipment, poor signage, blocked ramps, or no ramp at all. Oregon voters received their ballots and voters' guides by mail. However, it may be more difficult for voters with disabilities to return their ballots. Participate in election can sometimes rely on the discretion of support providers, parents, and guardians.
1 in 4 Americans identify as having a disability. 14.3 million Americans with disabilities voted in the 2018 election. Adults with disabilities who are employed are more likely to vote than those unemployed. The state of Oregon has systems in place to ensure voters with disabilities can vote. Oregon has had mail-in voting since 1998. Disability Rights Oregon puts out an easy voting guide with larger print and breakdowns of candidates and policies. If you use an iPad or screen reader, you can access the alternate form ballot through the state of Oregon or get assistance through your county elections office.
My background is what you want to know. I am a 5th generation Democrat. Died in the war. No change, never. I appreciate so much my ability to vote. Even though right now I'm heading to vote on absentee ballot. It's not the same, but it's still a great privilege. I think every citizen has a responsibility to research all of the candidates that are running, find out not only who they are, but what they believe and what kind of character they have. Do they have good integrity? Are they intelligent? Are they willing to stand up for what is right in the face of the adversary? Of course, I don't remember anything about what it was like for women not to be able to vote. I do know that my aunt and my mother were very happy that they were able to vote, and they did. My granddaddy would not have missed a chance to vote, and he was so happy when my grandmother was going to be able to vote. He thought she was smarter than most of the men anyway. All of the women in this family have voted ever since they were able to. Not only federal, but state and local, county and city. First day I arrived at my place of employment, which was as a social worker at the welfare department. I immediately went to the courthouse, found the registration clerk's office, and registered as a Democrat. That was in January of 1938. I paid a poll tax, and I did not think that was a hindrance at all. And my My family did not. My aunt had to pay a poll tax. My mama had to pay a poll tax. And all our female cousins had to pay poll tax. And I paid them until the law changed, and I don't remember when that was. That was just $1.50 a year, and we didn't consider it a hindrance at all. And some people may have, but as a family, we did not resent it and was glad when they removed it, and everybody could vote. Stock market had already crashed. Well, everybody I knew was disgusted with Herbert Hoover. President Roosevelt was running, and all Democrats. I guess I imagine there was not a single Democrat that voted against the man. He was so charismatic and so honest. Just integrity oozed out of his veins, I'm sure. A lot of us didn't even know until after the election that he was in a wheelchair. And when school started, my first day there, I guess I always talked a lot. I let them know I was a Democrat and I was supporting Franklin D. Roosevelt. Did not like Herbert Hoover. And they looked at me like I was some strange animal. But anyway, I kept talking. And after a few days, this boy who had lived there all of his life came over to me and he said, I'm also a Democrat. My family is. And I said, well, good. Can we change these people and get them to vote for Mr. Roosevelt? He said, we can try. And we did. I don't know exactly how we did it, but when the school had a straw vote, we had convinced everybody by then to vote for Mr. Roosevelt. And they did, overwhelmingly. And then when election day came and those votes counted, the Democrats had won. Everybody was shocked. I was as happy as I was a Democrat. And I guess I followed everything he did that was in the paper. And the country really was so grateful to President Roosevelt. And it should have been, and it should still be, because he was a wonderful man and very compassionate, very, very humanistic. Or we never would have had all of the alphabet programs that we had later that helped us get out of the Depression. And the Depression was difficult, not as difficult, but difficult in a different way than this epidemic that we're in now. But everybody was in the same boat. Nobody had a lot of money to spend. No, a lot of people did not even have jobs. The farmers were lucky in that they had their own job as a property owner. And we were largely agrarian, agriculture. And thanks goodness for that, because we would have had a lot of hungry people in this country if it had not been for them and their generosity. It was, even then, it was, people did not like being on public wealth. And we, as social workers, had to help them understand that that was one of the privileges of being an American citizen, that we cared about other people and how they were doing and how we could do something to help, and we did. We were not antagonistic toward those. Did not blame them. just thought that Herbert Hoover just did not know what he was talking about when he was talking about a chicken in every pot. I have voted in every election since I became eligible to vote.
Hello, my name is Emily Power, and you can also call me Empower. I am a holistic nutritionist based in Portland, Oregon, and the founder of the Empower Body Love movement. Now, when I say body love, I don't necessarily mean looking in the mirror every day and saying, wow, I'm looking good. What I mean by body love is taking the time every day to listen to what your body is trying to communicate to you. Because I truly believe that understanding is love's other name. So, if you're feeling ready to explore your relationship with food and your body, I would love to work with you. I also created an herbal skincare line, which is non-toxic and made with herbs that I grow myself. Because I believe that what you put on your skin is as important as what you put in your body. So if you'd like to connect, go ahead and email me at empowerbodylove@gmail.com. And I would be absolutely thrilled to have a consultation with you and to discover ways that we can take a step every day towards body love. Ciao.
Hello again. I want to start by saying a big thanks to everyone who's helped make XRAY Suffragette City House Show happen tonight. And before I introduce the loveliest KayelaJ, I have to make sure that I ask all of y'all if you're registered to vote at your current address. Because if you're not, or you're not sure, please go to OregonVotes.org and check your registration. It's super important because Oregon votes entirely by mail, but for whatever stupid ass reason, it's a federal law to forward a ballot. So you have to, one more time, have to make sure that your current mailing address is correct so that your voice, your much, much, much needed voice, is heard in the next election. Okay? And it's not my job to tell anyone to vote for any one side or the other, right? If you're a student and you're quarantining out of town, maybe you're just not around Portland city limits, understandable, but you can still vote in your home district. You just have to make sure that your mailing address is correct. Also, if you don't have a state-issued ID, like a driver's license or a legit state ID, you'll have to register on paper and either mail it or drop it off at your county elections office. And you can print these forms out on OregonVotes.org, or you can get a copy at any post office, okay? And for mail-in, online, and in-person deadlines to register are 21 days before the election. So it's super, 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 super important to have your ballot in the mail by October 13th so that your vote can count. Okay? Okay. And we're going to close tonight's house show with KayelaJ. And her album Dyke is available on all streaming services, including Bandcamp, SoundCloud, YouTube, all of it. And I must warn y'all, because there is going to be some explicit material featured in the following performance, and it may not be suitable for younger audiences, but, you know, it's okay. But thanks again to everyone who worked on the event tonight. Alicia Scholl, Ash Saunders, Jennifer Thalander, Nina Dabbitt, Danielle Strowski, Chase Sprouse, and everyone else at XRAY FM. Also, thank you to the Fixin' 2 for lending us your lovely, lovely venue. And thank you to all the digital vendors who participated. Once again, I'm Cervante Pope. You've just, and are still are, because stay tuned to after the performance, watching XRAY FM's Suffragette City house show. And please, remember to vote. Enjoy KayelaJ.
Hey.
What's poppin', y'all?
Hey, girl, what's up?
My name is KayelaJ.
You on your phone?
And this is my DJ Marie.
Oh, sorry, man.
KayelaJ and DJ Marie. Make sure you vote.
All right, then.
Let's do it.
Fuck you, bitch. Jackass bitch.
Okay. As a kid, I wasn't ungrateful, it's just I felt sad like there was pain in my chest. I was thinking about stuff that's insane and I couldn't get thoughts and not run through my brain in a rush thought. In my sleep, I could get them to hush, but in my dreams, they manifested and they turned into demons and tried to kill me, cause they knew in real life I didn't have the guts, was depressed. Yeah, depressed. And I don't know why. Maybe it's cause I thought I was fat and I dressed like a guy. Yeah, that's probably because. Whoa, depressed. Ooh, and I know on the outside I look fine, I look fly, but was really depressed. Yeah, depressed. Man, depressed. Depressed. Don't you remember how outside of school we never hung out? And don't you remember how you never seen me out and about? See, I was in my house on my laptop virtually chatting with the male Abby. I had a lot of male qualities, but I didn't have a male body. That shit made me depressed. Man, the fuck? I can't get out of this funk. No, I just, ooh, I can't get punked. Made me wanna hit the steel bridge and jump. Yup. And to my sister, don't you remember? When I had the cuts, long before I made cuts, I had cuts. And to my cousin, who wasn't really my cousin, so he didn't treat me like a cousin. You know what you did? Another man I will never trust. That shit made me depressed. Yeah, depressed. Man, depressed. Fuck! What could I do? My people didn't believe in that stuff. So what did I do to feel better? I turned to drugs. Yeah, drugs. Ooh, yeah, I got the dub. Yo. Puff, puff, puff. Ooh, yo. I felt good. At first. Then I became dependent, bipolar, and unmotivated as fuck. And plus, I overdid it cause both of my parents once were addicted. I was looking at my life like, now what? You see, my life, it sucked. I couldn't get out of my rut. Yeah, I thought no one understood, I just suffered. Yeah, one day, someone noticed, damn, well, duh. To the world, my mind could no longer adjust. And I woke up in a mental hospital because I was depressed. Hey, and I gotta gotta keep pushing, don't yield, keep going, keep enduring. Every morning when I wake up, I gotta stay up. I gotta put on a new face like I'm trying to make up. Is it a chemical imbalance, or is it saying, or am I ungrateful, and should I practice being gracious? All I know is that I felt like that for most of my life. Motherfuckers talking to me like they know my life, saying dumb shit to me like it's gonna be alright. But for the first time, I think it might be alright. Decided that from now on, I'll do what I like. For the rest of my life, I'm a dyke. What's good? My name is KayelaJ. It's KayelaJ, and you are chilling with XRAY FM. And I just want to say real quick, if you out there protesting, if you out there sharing shit, if you looting, if you fucking shit up, if you driving down the streets, if you riding bikes, whatever you doing is for a good cause, and we all for the same cause, and we just gotta stick together and just keep our eyes on the ball. This is my DJ Myrie. He always looking so fresh and so clean.
DJ Myrie.
You see the cut? You see the chain? Look at my mans. My mans is doing his thing. All right, this next one we about to get into, this is a cover, and it's very fitting. Wait, is this the cover or is this the Black Sheep? This is Changes, yeah. So just like I was saying, man, we out here, we just gotta keep doing it, because not only do Black Lives Matter, like, we out here and we excelling and we doing our thing, but it's 10 times harder. But I just want everybody to just keep their head up. And this cover that I'm about to do is called Changes, and that's what we trying to do. We trying to get some change going on, so let's do it. Yeah. KayelaJ. Okay. They don't want us to take knees, they just want us to take knees to the neck where we can't breathe. Oh no, they want us in the prisons where we can't leave. I can't even pray in the church where the saints be. I'm just so angry, the darker it gets, the harder it gets. Light-skinned people, white-skinned people, we all a part of this shit, cause they told us we got more class, that we smarter than them. So yeah, that means more privilege, gotta acknowledge this shit, cause my brothers and sisters getting killed and it ain't fair, man. They ain't fair skinned, got these racist cops scared, man. It's deeply rooted through generations, if not overt, it's in they subconscious. That mean they barely aware, man. But ain't my skin tone, they judging my hair, man. They judge the shape of my nose and my eyes as I stare at them. I put on a fake smile so they don't think I'm threatening them. Every time I walk past, I raise my blood pressure again. Then I think about our black kings, cause I know a brown African king with dreadlocks. Can imagine how he feel pulled over by red cops. I be trying to make it home, mistake guns for wallets and phones. Whether we standing outside or chilling at home, whether lying flat on the ground or standing strong. Oh, somebody filming it so it can be nasty. No, we only speak up and say they don't like our tone. I mean to talk like I'm still a slave. Evening, sir. How was your day? Sorry, sir. I'm in your way. I ain't crumble under your hate. Your pressure turned me to a diamond. I'm sorry for being great. I'm proud of being black. God makes no mistakes. Stop praising my fair skin cause my ancestors was raped. My grandmother was light. From both sides she received hate. My grandfather was dark. So much racism he faced. But she knew when she seen him, she wanted him as a mate. Wanted to make sure that her kids knew their place, so yeah, it's nowhere safe. Crackers too well dividing us out, nigga. Cause we still thinking like field niggas and house niggas. Your current president don't give a fuck about niggas. And he set the precedent, so racists is proud with it. But we having conversations with nothing else clouding it. So when tears come down my eyes, I put a smile with it. It's not for me, this is future generations. I put on Rosa shoes, I couldn't walk a mile in it. But a friend reminded me our ancestors never gave up. I be selfish to throw a towel with it. And said I show my ass and I'ma take a bow with it. This time I check a bitch, I'ma throw some style with it. And for all the racists watching this, just know I'm not the 1, 2, or 3. I would really clown in this bitch. That's just the way it is. Hey, yeah, things will never be the same. Oh, now, that's just the way it is. Oh, yeah. You my brother, you my sister, yeah. The way it is, yeah. That's just the way it is. Just the way it is. Oh yeah. And like I said, bruh, that's just the way it is right now. But if we keep at it, if we don't let up, if we keep being strong every single day, just doing things that could just lead us towards a better future, we can really do this shit for real. It's your girl KayelaJ. Water. If you're watching this, I hope you've been enjoying the show. Let's get into the next one. If you haven't already, check out my album, Dyke. That stands for Don't Yield, Keep Enduring. I dropped it last year independently, and it's pretty fire, might I add. is fucking bomb, and y'all need to go listen to it. We about to get into a track from off of there right now, Black Sheep. Yeah. Let me tell y'all a little something about my life. Yeah, okay. Okay. I used to follow niece and nephew. I was running the street. My sister 20 years older. I was a young auntie. They used to get me into trouble, but I just couldn't see. They had me fighting all they battles, wish it wasn't that deep. I lived on Tico brick apartments. That shit used to go up. We nigger knocking on them doors. Man, that shit was so fun. We used to go, run. We told them slow ass motherfuckers don't come. And I used to sneak out the house with my nephew's clothes on my body, and I stole from the Chinese store. Was a few times they caught me. Mama would've whooped my ass like I committed a robbery. But my mama worked graveyard. She used to live with folks and all know if they was fine. Trying to be family with other people's families. That shit bothered me like it did not show favoritism. So obviously I need honesty. Honestly, I didn't get enough physical love. Now it's hard for me to just pardon me. I'm parting y'all for treating me like a bitch in the street. I swear I would never do y'all niggas how y'all niggas did me. And I would.
What? Yeah, man. What? I know 27 in Deacon. Big apartments. Used to run around fighting everybody in the fucking apartments.
Here we go.
Stealing from the stores.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, I would never do your niggas how y'all niggas did me. No, I would never do your niggas how y'all niggas did me. Said I would never do your niggas how y'all niggas did me. Yeah, how y'all niggas did me. That's how y'all niggas did me. Treated my god sister better cause she had long hair. Attitude every morning, she was mean as hell. Light skin privilege gave her a big head, I seen it swell. And she overcompensate, brag about being in jail. What's left with a light family, a white family, the blackest, most ignorant, whether it was y'all's family or my family. I always felt different. When I finally turned of age, I got to be at home. What's better than being unwanted, being alone? Okay, alone. I'd rather be alone. Alone. I'd rather be alone. Alone. I'd rather be alone. Here we go. Here we go. I would never do your niggas how y'all niggas did me. Nah, I would never do your niggas how y'all niggas did me. Said I would never do your niggas how y'all niggas did me. Yeah, how y'all niggas did me. That's how y'all niggas did me. My cousins kicked me out their room, so I just sat on the stairs. My auntie talked about me bad, I act like I didn't hear. My uncle didn't have my back, he didn't want to interfere. I guess it don't matter now, it's been a whole lot of years. Just know y'all made me feel like a burden and I cried some tears. So why y'all bring it up now? I guess I need to forgive. My other auntie uncles never watched me as a kid. They only around me when they proud of me. They love on condition. All those beatings and whippings, but nobody was listening. Call me all out my name. That's not how you talk to your children. I'm not trying to guilt trip you, but back your facts if you have feelings. I held this shit in for so long that it almost killed me. I just hope that you feel me. I hope you take heed. Hope our relationship grow. Right now I'm planting the seed. One day I will make it big. I'ma give you anything you need. It's just not in my character to do how you did me. Okay.
Black sheep. An idiom used to describe an odd or disreputable member of a group, especially within a family. Black sheep.
Here we go. One more time. One more time.
Black sheep.
Say I would never do y'all niggas how y'all niggas did me. No, I would never, ever, I would never. KayelaJ. I would never. Man, that's so Bob. That one be taking me back. I be wanting to call my old family members like, so you remember that time you took the last Cheetos? You caused me deep trauma, and I'm ready to fight your ass about it. No, I'm just playing. We got up next, DJ Mari. DJ Mari. DJ Mari on the ones and twos, doing everything that he loved to do.
Alright. Alright, y'all. So let me tell you about this fine little honey that I seen on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? I wake up to a few notifications or whatever, so I'm like, who is this? Who is this? And you know, she was trying to see what was up, so I slid in her DM or whatever. But she was bullshitting, you know, she was just one of them little curious girls or whatever. So I was like, fuck it. Went ahead and made this song about it. DJ Mari, let's do it. Wait, yeah. Okay, wait, huh? Yeah. Ooh, okay, huh? Yeah. I saw this girl on IG, I'm not gonna lie, she had me weak. Right back, baby, please. Girl, you what a nigga needs. What? Ooh, you what a nigga needs. Ooh, okay, if you say you're not into me, I promise I won't be salty. They say rejection build character, either way this will be good for me. This will be good for me. Okay. These girls on IG be so fine. If I had IG back in 09, I'd have realized I was gay a long ass time ago. Body banging far from looking like a sack of potatoes from Idaho. No, I'm a hoe. I'm like Respucia on the water slide. Ooh, in them DMs, don't act like you and me giving me signs. Though when I post a pic, you be liking those, always commenting shit. You probably like me too. If you write back and tell me you're not interested, I'll go away. There's plenty of fish in the sea, trust me. I'll be so okay. Oh, you saying you're not really into girls like that? Oh, okay. Was at the club flirt, let me feel alone. Yeah, ass girl, okay. I'm not dealing with that foolishness. No way, you're KayelaJ. I got girls breaking their neck, trying to get me break it off in that pussy. Let me sit all on my lap, in my ear, we off the douce. Get loose, say, off the goose. Now you gay, it's confusing. You trying to use me like your sex toy, and I really don't give a fuck this one. Cause it's the same, either you answer me or you ain't. Fuck is you saying? Yeah. I saw this girl on IG. I'm not gonna lie, she had me weak. Right back, baby, please. Girl, you what a nigga needs. You what a nigga needs. You what a. If you say you're not into me, I promise I won't be salty. They say rejection build character. Either way, this will be good for me. Ooh, this will be good for me. Wait, girl, you got me fucked up. Tryna act like when I hit you in them DMs, you don't know what's up. My strap on, now come suck. In the club, you was dumbstruck when your boyfriend came running up. True definition of a bum rush. Oh wait, why you acting nervous? Remember, I'm just your friend. Told him you was staying in. Why you lied to your man? I feel personally victimized. Let me raise my right hand. I sympathize with your man. You don't tell us how it is. You should've wrote back, told me that you wasn't interested. I could've been on my way. I'm not that arrogant. I know I'm not everybody's cup of tea. But it's a couple girls who wanna put their lips on me. They wanna sit on me, cause I got that drip on me. I think she do want me. I just think that she using, want me to keep on tempting, so she don't feel guilt when she do it. She wanna meet up, drink. She like to sip when she big. She wanna think like she sleep. Real pretty, big on consent. Guess what? I saw this girl. I'm not gonna lie, she had me weak. Right back, baby, please. Girl, you what a nigga needs. Ooh, you what a nigga needs. Yeah, you what a. If you say you're not into me, I promise I won't be salty. They say rejection build character. Either way, this will be good for me. This will be good for me. Okay, look. You straight girls be playing with us gay girls' emotions. When you get a fuck, them potions, y'all say leave the nigga hoping. You curious girls be acting like you just wanna have some fun, but when we really hit them bars, we be having you bitches open. You straight girls be playing with us gay girls' emotions. When you get a fuck, them potions, y'all say leave the nigga open. still just wanna have some fun. But when we really hit the buzz, we leave and your bitches is open. Yeah, now you open. My name is KayelaJ. What? AKA Killers of the motherfucking J. Come on. That's my DJ. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Man. It's KayelaJ. So, if you guys want to check out my Instagram, at KayelaJ, KayelaJ _ you know. I've been pretty bored lately, so I've been making these covers or whatever, just doing covers to other people's songs, just like the Tupac Changes cover that you just heard. I did a, what else? Tupac Keep Your Head Up cover. I did a Meg Thee Stallion Savage cover. And then I was like, all right, these artist songs that I'm covering is popping or whatever, but I'm popping too, the fuck? The fuck with a Q at the end. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna just do a cover to my own song. So I did a cover to my song IG Girls, and I'm about to spit a little acapella. All right. All right. I'm not a worthless nigga, I'm not a perfect nigga, so don't judge me by the surface, nigga. They say life is a play, or life is a play, well, I'ma perform till it's curtains, nigga. Trying to be fly, so I'm an angel for real. I know I look like an angel, that's angles for real. My pocket's low, I'm spinning, still trying to be dipped in butter to my ankles, no heels. I don't do this for kills, I don't do this for thrills. I do this for y'all, cause y'all know how I feel. I sure wish I could do it all, cause I be in grad school, I'ma go back, I will. But shit, not if I make that meal and tour the world, making all of the cheese, spit all of my G's with all of my cheese. Plans gon' change just a little. I just want to be free, you know, like the breeze. I want to see all of the trees, and if I fall, I hope I fall on my knees. Just grateful that I got to leave. So if you see me static, don't say nothing to me, please. I have doubt and regret like every day, but I need to make music like I gotta breathe. And I gotta breathe. And I got a baddie. My pronoun, she, her. But she called me daddy. And I please her gladly. Then I leave her sadly. But she'll always have me. I text her, baby, I need you badly. And this flow is dragging like a cigarette, yeah. I need a girl that's mentally stable. I'm tired of healing women, and I typically do not loot, but I be stealing women. I be trying to chill on women, but I stay feeling women. Y'all be on my Pisces shit. Ooh, I'm such a dykey bitch. Ooh, and if I live in the bay, hey, I be a hyphy bitch. Wait, I just feel like it's my time. Whoa, I'm writing this beat like it's mine. Oh shit, it's mine. Wait, shout out to Blaine, it's my guy. These girls know what's up, and they know what's going down. It's me, I'm going down. Everything I say so profound, like I don't need verbs or nouns. I just say straight sounds, like yeah. And who gonna stop me now? Y'all couldn't stop me then. I wasn't even confident in them days, but I sure could pretend. Now I'm focused on my ends, 90-degree angle, I keep my chin. When I blow up, I'ma keep my friends. Some of my friends treat me better than Ken. Yeah, I sweat, I'm like, yeah, sweat Kim, nope. Like, Kim sweat Big, nope. Like, bitch sweat Charlie Baltimore, cause I got faith in them. Anyways, I should end this shit. It's getting pretty long, I must say. Oh, stop asking me if I'm a tomboy. I'm just gay, I don't do this for play. No, this ain't a stage, no, this ain't a game. No, your dick would work wonders on me. I've had dick, I ain't gotta wonder, homie. They ain't put it on me, so I put it on me. But anyways, I just came here to talk shit. Show y'all who the boss is. I know that curious girl on IG saw this. Yeah, I know your ass watching me on IG. I got you weak. And just when she decided she wanted to be with me for, I said it ain't that deep. You don't deserve my body. I'm not a fucking hobby. Matter of fact, I'm gonna block that down low. Ho, you don't deserve to watch me. KayelaJ, bitch. It's KayelaJ. It's KayelaJ. I got one more for y'all. If that's all right and all good and all dandy candy. I just want to say again, please make sure that y'all voting. We got a black woman up right now for mayor. I did my duty. I did what I was supposed to do. Vote. Is y'all doing what y'all supposed to do? Okay? But I also want to just say, bruh, we got to defund and dismantle the police, bro, because all these reforms and all this shit that they've been doing, bro, racism is so deeply rooted in the whole justice system that it's disgusting. Like, there is no reform. There is nothing else that we can really do but just take their money away. They don't value black lives, so maybe they'll value their money. So we gotta do something. We gotta figure it out. So I made this cover to NWA because I feel like they just said it best, bro. And you can tell KayelaJ I said it. Fuck the police. Let's do it. Police keep fucking up downtown. You know the news, man, is biased cause we brown. They hate to see a group of niggas hanging around, but they ain't say shit when niggas was hanging from the ground. Fuck the news, that's the news. They ain't give us the loot, so we had to loot. Niggas stealing shit they probably never get in their lifetime. Just like they'll never get the 40 acres in the view. And fuck the police, except the ones that's marching with us. What they doing behind the scenes, only y'all can picture. They ain't protecting us, it's malice when they similar shit. They macing us and pushing us, and they trying to tip us. They put them bricks up on the corner cause they trying to get us. Hook up a peaceful protest and call us crazy niggas. And our so-called allies trash the wrong businesses. You sure a black person did it cause the witnesses said a self-serving white person did this shit. I realize the drive comes from a good trip, and all them niggas feel it when I say fuck the police. And I ain't trying to judge the Christians, even though they judge me. But shame on you for wanting me to hug the police. Fuck them, fuck the police. If you a good policeman, say fuck the police. And stand with the people if you really ashamed. Cause when you join the force, the shit didn't change. So fuck the police. Fuck the police. Cause some black men don't sleep. And they need years of therapy. I was pulled over by the police. My mom was raped by the police. That's why I hate the police. We cannot take the police. That's why the violence won't cease. We want justice. We need protection from the police. And if it ain't no justice, ain't gonna be no peace. You dirty politicians, put your dogs on the leash. You'll probably get off on watching us bleed. I'm tired of y'all acting like it ain't that deep. You know what wasn't that deep? Training the pool when Dorothy Dandridge dipped her feet. But you know it's that deep. Killing Breonna Taylor in her home when the suspect was in custody. Fuck the police. Yeah, fuck the police. Wait, you wanna talk about a robbery? Cause white men looted the life when they killed him on armory. Fuck the police. Yeah, fuck the police. And if it ain't no justice, ain't gonna be no peace. No, if it ain't no justice, it ain't gonna be no peace. If it ain't no justice, ain't gonna be no peace. Yeah, fuck the police. Yeah, if it ain't no justice, ain't gonna be no peace. Said if it ain't no justice, ain't gonna be no peace. If it ain't no justice, it ain't gonna. If it ain't no justice, it ain't gonna be no peace. If it ain't no justice, it ain't gonna be no peace. Yeah, fuck the police. My name is KayelaJ.
I'm DJ Mari.
Hey, that was tight. That's DJ Mari.
I know that one's coming.
Remember to vote.
Vote.
Thank you, XRAY FM.
Hey, and if you ain't registered to vote, register.
Register to vote. Your voice matters.
You don't even take 5 minutes. Take less than 5 minutes.
We love you guys.